Yo, what's happening, people? It's Ramone here from Neeks with your Arsenal weekly update, really. And of course, the big news this week is that Mikel Arteta is the new Arsenal manager. Welcome back home to Mikel Arteta. Um, he started his first training session today. Of course, oversee the draw at Goodison Park yesterday against Everton. Now let's just get straight to it. I mean, Arteta for me was never my first, second, or third choice. Like he wasn't in my choices. Poch was my number one, and then when he came available, I had Ancelotti down as my number two, and maybe Allegri as my three. But because I wanted some experience in the squad, in terms of management, and we've gone the opposite. We've gone for someone with no experience, but maybe all the passion and the understanding of the football club and how Arsenal operate. Now, I'm not coming on my high horse saying Arteta is the god. He's the reason why Man City won the league and rare tear, because that's nonsense. We know Pep's the brains behind that. People called it before Pep even came in that he was going to win the league. Before Arteta was even named assistant, they'd already won the league. They'd already been going for the league anyway, so it's not like he came in and all of a sudden everything was magnificent. Look at this season; it's not been great for them. So I can't just say everything is Arteta's fault. Looking into certain things with Man City, he is obviously part of the backroom staff there, and is coming in on pretty much no first team management experience apart from the one or two occasions when Pep got suspended and sent to the stands. The reality is for Mikel Arteta is that this is a massive, massive, massive job. I did really like his press conference. He came in and said the right things, and he said how he wants to change the culture at the club and that players need to start stepping up or they're going to have to leave, in so many words. And that he really wants Arsenal to get back to where they used to be before. And it's going to take a big change. And I think Freddie Ljungberg would have been speaking to him. It seems that Freddie's going to stay as Arsenal coach or part of the Arsenal backroom staff. I think apparently Arsenal offered for him to stay, and it looks like instead of going back to Sweden, he's going to actually stay at Arsenal, which I think is good, just to help Arteta understand what the last 18 months or so has been like at the club and how it needs to turn around. But yeah, as I said, I'm definitely nervous. I don't know what to expect. I feel like he's been given a bit of a free rein. He apparently been given a 3.5-year deal with the aims of this season to just finish as high as possible, and then next season get us back into the Champions League in whatever way possible. So this is where I guess you could say that this is where he's got an opportunity to just do whatever he wants this season and try and improve it and play the system that he wants to play, whatever that's going to be. But you know, like I said, I'm gonna have to get behind him. The board have backed him, and maybe in interviews he's come across. Apparently, we're hearing he's come across very, very well. Like he knows exactly what he wants to put in place in the Arsenal squad. And I think Ljungberg has made his statement quite clear to say, do you know what, the first team players haven't really been adapting well. Ozil got dropped last week because of his antics the week before. Pepe has been on and off in terms of Ljungberg's squad. So too has Lacazette. And he's played a lot of kids. Guendouzi is also another one that's been dropped, which has surprised me because he's been one of our best players this season, especially under Emery. So, I think that it's going to be a big change for Arsenal now. Some big games coming up, but again, like I said, he's got a free hit at this season now, so he's got to start playing the football he wants to play, and he's got to start dropping the man he wants to drop. It's not for me to really be saying he should play or he shouldn't be playing, because it's now down to him to decide. I can give my opinion, but I'm only going to give my opinion on what I believe is the best team. So if I put out a team, if I suggest a team that I think he should play, it's only me getting the knowledge of those are the best players at the club. Now, he may see another thing in training. He may play a different system. I think that's going to be very key to see, does he stick with the 4-2-3-1? Does he go 4-4-3? Does he go with a diamond? Does he go 5 at the back? He's obviously got options to do what he wants. Is it going to be how Pep is? Pep is very regiment in his 4-3-3 formation, and he knows that very well. You know, what's the future like for Aubameyang and Lacazette? Are they going to play together? Is it going to be a 4-3-3 with Aubameyang, Pepe and Lacazette playing? Is one going to play? Is Martinelli going to play in? Loads and loads of questions need to be answered now. And I think the first 2 months is going to be key. I'm excited already for Bournemouth. Boxing Day, just to see what happens. And it's all about future-proofing the Arsenal Football Club, really, and keeping the club alive and ready to kick on. It's going to be an interesting time for everyone involved at the club. And we shall have to see what happens, you know. I can't even predict what Arsenal team you'll see come out next, because we have no idea. We just know that a new man's in the dugout, a new mindset is going to have to take charge, and we'll actually see what happens. Listen, thanks for watching, guys.